G'day folks. Well, a lot of you overseas folks aren't probably real familiar with my car. Well, I want to sort of change a bit of that so you get a bit of an understanding on what sort of car I drive and a little bit of history behind it and some other models too. So I'll give you I've got a beautiful book here. It's called Monaro Magic. It's the Bible for this Holden, the Monaro. So yes, very valuable book for me. There's a lot of information and build dates, and you can reference off it for your model and engine codes, all the rest of it. So I find this very handy. But I'll show you some of the models, or just a quick overview of all the models, and I think you'll be quite interested in it. So the first car, Holden, was built in 1968, which was the HK. Was the first model two-door Monaro. And get a look at that. Doesn't that look beautiful? I don't know much about this era, if there's any American influence in it. I'm not sure, but some of the later models definitely do have some American influence. But if any of you guys think that reminds you of some American car, comment and let me know. A lot of the engine combinations too were American. They used 307s, 327s, and everyone loved the big 350 Chev. That was the highly sought after engine in these Monaros. And they're beautiful, they truly are. They're fetching incredible dollars now, and around the 100k, which is unbelievable for a really good example with a Chevy engine in it. Yes, so the next model after the HK was a HT. They were basically the same but refined. Different different grills and tail lights and little bits and pieces just to change them. They had some really nice, in my opinion, the flutes in the fenders there. They ran 4 flutes. I think they looked, that was in the GDS model, and that was beautiful. Look at the advertising there for back in the late 60s. Got the aeroplane there, bit of sophistication. Oh, it was fantastic. And then the model after that was, they stepped up to the HG, which was the last of this particular model. So beautifully, that's the colours that you could choose from. So you had a reasonable colour range. There's some beautiful colours back in the 60s, you know. Some of them really popped out, and they look fantastic on them today too. I don't think they'll ever date these sort of colours. So, and then after that, they stopped making this sort of shape and went to, what was it, the HQs, which were in the 70s. And sort of a lot different shape, and in the coupes, they made a 4-door version of these too. But the coupes was where it's at. I love the coupes, but I feel blessed that I've got a 4-door, guys. And it is a Monaro. They did call them Monaro, so it's not a. I just feel blessed I've got an old muscle car. But wouldn't a 2-door be fantastic? And absolutely beautiful. So that's the HQ series, and these came out with 350s too. 253 V8s, which were Holden, very small little cubic inch engines, and then Holden made the 308, which is what I'm running in my car, 308 block, and they look fantastic. A lot of different colours, they really stood out. I wonder if is there any American styling in that, guys? What do you think? That's the HQ. So my car is similar in the same platform as this HQ on, because after this model it became the HJ, and that is my model. There's a nice, I think it's a mandarin red, same colour as mine, but that's in a HQ. And they brought out the 4 doors as well, called them Monaros. Some people reckon they shouldn't have never been called Monaros, and I tend to agree with them too, you know, but it is what it is. There's the same model, that's a HJ, so that's 1975, the same model as my car, but in a 2-door, same colour and everything. Doesn't it look fantastic? I really like it. I think it looks incredible. And there's an LS. It's not so much a sporty sort of they're going after. It's a bit more luxury. It had the automatic and all the sort of luxury little appointments for back in the 70s, which would have been probably air conditioning, I think. No, never even had that, sorry. It had powered ventilation, 3-speed Trimatic. So you didn't really get much back in the 70s. She was pretty basic stuff. Here's another picture of a 2-door. Oh, they're such a classic, they really are. Us Aussies, we're really captivated with the Monaros. Very popular. There's another shot there, guys. There's a 4-door. Now, after the H, that's actually a HX. So after the H, well, they made the HXs and 2 doors in that variant. But after that, they made, well, look at this thing. What do you reckon of that? I reckon that looks really nice with the, I'm not sure what the, I think they called them, they had like a honeycomb sort of style wheel. Beautiful. They reckon 600 were only ever built. HZ. They made the Qs, the Js, the Xs and the Zs. So there were 4 models with the same chassis, the same doors, everything. All the difference were from the Qs through to the Zs were the nose cones, the dashes, just subtle changes there. And this was the last of the Monaro. Right up, and they didn't build any more after around 79, I think, 78, 79 was the last of the models. And then, I've got a fella that's following me, and he'll appreciate this. In 04, they released the latest Monaro out, which is, you guys call them GTOs. And this is the Australian version. And they made a comeback in 04, I think it was. And they had the LS engines in them, I think. And there's an American, I think that was an American sort of design. Looks very sweet. Very nice they are. Incredible. Love them. So that's just a little insight, guys, into the history of Monaro. That was pretty quick, actually. But it really runs deep with us Australian muscle car lovers. We really appreciate them, and there's not a lot of them, you know. They're highly sought after, and everyone wants one. and that's why they're fetching such a premium today. Even this model are starting to, people are starting to appreciate them, and it's only a matter of time the price will just increase, because they don't make any more and they never will do. That's it. Holden are shutting up shop, I think, in the next 12 months, 18 months. So it's sad really, because Ford have shut up here and now Holden are following suit. So everything's going to be all imported. So all these sort of older cars that are becoming, especially these sort of models, are becoming classics. They're going to be highly sought after and they're going to be worth a fortune. So yes, I thought I'd share that with you guys. It's just a little insight into the old Australian Holden. All right, folks, I'll catch you later.